Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for July 11th to 25th. The main weather maker this period will be two things. One is this strong or this developing area of low pressure system. Looks like it's emerging off the coast now, but this and also the extreme heat across portions of the nation. So first I'm going to talk about this system. This is System Invest 98L, and it has a 70% chance of development in the 24 to 36 hour time frame. Now, there's a couple things that are not sure. One is the track and intensity and rainfall amounts. One thing is for sure is that we will have a low pressure system will be moving up the coast and bringing rain, beach erosion, heavy, maybe some heavy winds, and strong waves. So we're looking at the system here. This is the visible satellite imagery, and then we're going to look here at the precipitable water that we have. There's a lot of deep moisture here across this region here. There's been heavy, very heavy rainfall occurring across this region. And what I want to look at here, okay, I'll get to that another time. But this is the precipitable water that will be bringing some very heavy rain northward. Now, there's one thing that is possible. Okay, this will depend on how close it remains to the coast. If it remains further out, this will lessen the rainfall amounts across portions of the Mid-Atlantic and New England. If it comes more, let me go back over my thing. If it goes more to the east, yeah, it will lessen the rainfall amounts. If it comes more inland, it will bring more rain to areas, but it also will lessen the chance of development if it remains inland along the coast. We're going to take a look at that. A couple of the models. Okay, let me see if I can get to, okay, here's the models. Okay, this is the GFS. And you see we come to Thursday, 8 a.m., 8 p.m., 8 a.m. Friday, and it's more inland here. And here's pockets of heavy rainfall here, could be enhanced. And then we'll look at the GFS, the European ensembles. Brings it just along the coast, maybe a little bit off the coast, because water temperatures here are warmer than normal across portions off the Mid-Atlantic coast, and they are above normal here across this region. And then we'll look at the Canadian. Also has it offshore, and then we look at the UK Met. This has it offshore. Here it is down here, then it goes out. This is the NavJim. It's also offshore. The other models are more inland or closer to the coast. So we have to see how this develops in the next day or two. Like I said, the National Hurricane gives it a 70% chance of development. Now, one other thing is we're going to have some very high heat and humidity here across portions of the southwest into the central southern plains, where the heat indices will make it feel more like 115 degrees. And that heat might expand further eastward. Okay? So we'll take a look at that. July 16th to 20th. A zone of flow is forecast across the northern states, and you can see we have this strong ridge across the southern Rockies that expands eastward in time. So we go to 16th to 20th. You can see this is the ridge, covers here. It's not as strong though. This is in the, I think it's in NavGem or European GFS. And we look at the other models. You can see we have a strong 594 DM ridge, and this is also not shown as well, but more offshore here. This is the GFS upper aerodynamics of the look of the pattern. Here's our flow. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for much of the nation, and I'm forecasting anomalies be near 4 degrees above normal for precipitation. Calling for above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 40%. Below normal precipitation forecast for much of this region here, but the probability of occurrence up to 45%. Taking a look at the period for July 21st to the 25th. You can see the GFS brings this ridge right into the east. Broad ridge cover much of the nation. Here's our zone of flow. This is also shown in the GFS in the upper air height vorticity maps and the winds. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for a large portion of the nation, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 6 to 12 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for a little change in the precipitation anomalies. One thing I want to take a look at here is which map is is the European weeklies. This is the temperature outlook. Here's a temperature outlook. This is showing temperatures getting fairly close to 4 degrees or more above normal. Here's the height anomalies. The 590 DM ridge remains here. So that's it for now. We'll take one quick look again at the satellite imagery of 98L. That's the long-range weather forecast discussion for July 11th to the 25th. Thanks for coming to Jumonli's World of Weather, and have a good day.